Hey guys, new video here. I want to talk about timeless jewels for a second and why I'm so excited for them this league. I had a few experience with them in this jewel slot right here. We've been testing it out a little bit. When you run the timeless conflict, especially in the 5 emblem fight, you just drop so many. If you're phasing on the bosses, you have a good build for it. It's not unheard of to drop all 5 jewels, but you'll usually get at least 2 or 3, usually at least 3, and the brutal one is also pretty common now as well. So there's a lot of possibilities, but I'm going to talk about one little, an acute version of why it's like so exciting to me and why I can't wait for either someone to figure out the algorithm of like what the numbers actually mean and how exactly they'll affect the little nodes, the notables, the keystones, things like that. So let's just get into it right here. So this is a jewel called Glorious Vanity. Now this is the whale version, right? And there's Doriabi, there's Zerpi, and someone else, I think Azubi or something like that. So basically what this is like the red circle one, right? And we found that this actually is very leaning towards curses and curse effectiveness and things like that. And there's also like damages and all kinds of other stuff. But I want to talk about curses for a second, because in this radius here, if you take a look at my tree, I'm pathing over here anyways. And basically what the timeless jewel does is everything within that red circle will be changed from its normal version. Sometimes it won't be changed that much, but sometimes it will be changed in a huge way. So if you look here and I search for effect of my own curses, how much curse effect do I have in the radius? Well, I have 15 here, I have 11 here, so that's 26. I have 3 here, that's 29, and I have 15 here, so that is 44. And then I have this right here, so that is 49. And hold on, did I do that math right? Hold on. I don't know if I did that math right. Hold on, that's 30 right here. Wait, 30 right here. All right, 41, 45. 50, and then okay, that's it. Yeah, so it's like 50 curse effect in here. And why is that so crazy? Because if you think about where can you get curse effect, you can get it in Skittering Runes, which is 20 for 3 points right here. You can get it on a Helm enchant, which is 30%. And because if you're doing a build like Self-Curse Temp Chains and you really want that extra curse effect, I'm gonna be doing some tests to see what the actual maximum is, because right now it's kind of like a gray area. You can see how ridiculous these timeless jewels will affect your tree. So here, because I was in this area for an inspired anyways, and I was in this area for an inspired anyways, the pathing wasn't out of the way. For example, let's say that I could get 50 curse effect like right here, if in here. I would never path over here. I wouldn't even path right here. So these would be wasted. And of course, anything else on the tree in the top half of the tree. And this one I can't do because this is inspired learning as well. It's just completely wasted. So this is like the perfect location because not only is it close to nodes that I have already taken, it is also full of a lot of like these little 3 nodes, right? They're on the travel path. See, this is like the jewel is 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 either way here. There's 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here, and of course like the 2 nodes here, the 2 nodes here, and so everything's very close by. See, there's a 4 node, 2 node right here. And basically it makes it so that even if let's say you're at level 90 and you want to get like these 2 nodes, right? Because if I take it out, you'll see that these nodes aren't something I would usually get. So let's say I'm Cyclone, I wouldn't need the Projectile's Pierce, so that's a wasted 3 points. And then this, I mean, chance to block the spell damage, I can't benefit from that because I'm not using shields, right? So these are actually wasted points. So I would need to spend 6 points to get these nodes for the curse effect. Now 6 points for curse effect when you can't get anymore, or you don't want to path a certain way, is so valuable. And if you look at all the other things too, so there's curse effect duration, there's chance to freeze, it turns my 10-point strength nodes into like mana. We have chance to block attack damage. There's curse effect here if I want to get these nodes right here. Skill effect duration, and look here, 2% life, 7% damage over time instead of the little crit chance nodes here. And then we have look at this. I mean, there's like +1 max res here. Now this one is a little bit weird because although it's a 3-point, this used to be +1 max res as well. So but you can imagine the possibilities here for 3 points getting another +1 max res. Like let's say that this was like somewhere else, right? And then you could get +1, you get +1 here and +1 somewhere else. It just becomes so ridiculous. And all these nodes, if you look at like the skill effect duration, like look at here, like here I got dodge chance, which is insane because if I choose to go Whale Grace, right, and I choose to, every little point is actually like more than 1% if you kind of think about it. This is 5%. Oh, I missed this one. 5% curse here, and look at this one. This is AoE. So this 7%, believe it or not, if you're a Slayer Cyclone person, that could actually turn into 2 radius instead of 1. It's guaranteed 1, but it could be 2 radius if you have like a Jewel Corruption or something that's a little bit like a 4% or something like that. So all these nodes are like, it's just crazy what's my dog doing? It's just so crazy how these nodes change into something that could that can make your build so much stronger. So Curse Effect, basically, if you look at a Rampage Timer with Curse Effect on, it allows you to play more sloppily when you're talking to betrayals, when you're picking up items. Your curses will never fall off, your rampage will never fall. So it is a massive amount of realized character power, and this is just one scenario where it's so crazy, right? Like this jewel with these close by points and the possibilities, I would value at, like, I don't know, after you get your Headhunter inspired, probably like close to 100 exalts, right? Like maybe like 50 to 100. We don't really know yet because people haven't been divining these and trying to search for these on the tree. It's still first 2 weeks of the league, so a lot of the the non like hardcore players are still like getting their bearings on the jewels and the emblem fights and things like that. But once way more of these come into the market, there's gonna be thousands of these in the market, and we'll see what the possibilities are. And it's very exciting because I would rank it in terms of juicing, like doing if you're really trying to juice your character, it'd be like Headhunter, Inspire Learning, and then boom, Timeless Jewel. It is really that good, and I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. And I just wanted to share my excitement about these jewels. So I hope you guys enjoy. You guys have any questions? I'm streaming live on Twitch every day around like 8:30 Chicago time. You guys can watch me there. Okay, bye everyone. Bye. Thank you everyone.